Hi, first graders. Today we're going to look again at money and finding the value of different coins and seeing how much we have all together when we have multiple coins. So first we're going to review a little bit about what the coins look like. So again, as a reminder, this is what a penny looks like. Remember, it is the copper or brownish one, and its value is 1 cent. So if I were to count the value of my pennies right here, all I have to do is count by ones. It's the easiest coin to count because we're all great at counting ones. So I would just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So right here, I have 10 cents. So remember, when we're counting coins, we're going to have cents until we get up to 100, and then that would mean we have a dollar. But we're not going to quite get there yet. We'll talk about that in another lesson. So we'll be counting the number of cents that we have. So those are pennies. As a reminder, this is what nickels look like. Remember, they're slightly larger. They're silver in color, and they have these pictures on either the front or the back, and their value is 5 cents. So when I am counting nickels and the value of how many nickels I have, I'm going to count by fives. And again, this is an easy one for us because we know how to count by fives. So right now, if I were to look at my value of my nickels here, I can say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So right here, I have 50 cents. So counting by fives when I have nickels will help get me there faster. These are dimes again. So they're the smallest of the coins, even though they don't have the smallest value. They're also silver. And take a look at what the front and the back look like again. They are worth 10 cents. So again, we're finding that these coins, their value are already ways that we know how to count easy. So if we already know how to skip count, it's just remembering which one has which value, and definitely make sure you're using your resources of the posters around the room or different videos that we've watched to know those values. So again, if I'm counting the value of how many dimes I have, how much this is worth right here, I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So right here, I would have 80 cents. Notice in these examples that some of them have the face up, the front of it, and some of them have the back of them up. So whichever way it's facing, a dime is still a dime. So it's still worth 10 cents. Then we have finally that we're learning about right now is quarters. So quarters are the largest and of the coins that we're covering in first grade, and they are worth 25 cents. So remember, we talked about also a quarter means that there are 4 of them in a dollar because it's 1/4 of a dollar. So as we're counting, this one gets a little bit trickier because 25 can be kind of hard to count by if you aren't already used to it. So if I look here, I would have 25, 50, 75, and 100. So right here, I actually have a dollar. I have 4 quarters, so that is $1 worth, or 100 cents. Okay, so this one's probably the most tricky. If you need to use a different strategy to help you because counting by 25s isn't easy for you, then that's fine too. You can just write it out or use tens and ones. That would be a-okay to do as well. So as you're working today, you have a class kick that's going to show you the different coins, and you're going to count the value of the coins in cents. So you're going to get some practice, and then towards the end, you'll have to look carefully because there's going to be a mix of coins. They're not all going to be the same coins, so you're really going to have to use your thinking and think carefully as you are adding up. So make sure that you use your resources and count carefully. I know you can do it.